Like somebody told me I got a Lil Jonathan school shirt on, man. Man, put your headphones on, man. We about to do this thing, man. Go live right quick, man. Okay. Privacy, public. Cool. All right. Big dog, you ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Nah, you didn't hear what I was saying. Somebody told me I got Lil Jonathan's school shirt on, man. That's up, man. About to start this show, man. We're gonna have a great show coming up for y'all, man. Back on the scene, man. Lee getting himself together over there, man. You good? You all right?
Yeah, don't want to be shining too much.
Yeah. You be real shiny, man.
I don't want to be glistening.
You be glistening.
It's not the way I
man.
want to glisten.
You be glistening, man. Like you sponsored by cocoa butter or something, man.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Shea butter.
Man. You be using that soul
Just
glow.
let your soul.
I know that's what it is. That's what it is.
Yeah,
man.
it's ridiculous.
I already know, man. But
Just
yeah,
greasy.
man. For sure, man. Essential AF podcast show. We're about to go in. We're gonna talk about everything, man. R. Kelly, Rick Ross, the Collierville shooting, man. All that and more. Libra season. Happy birthday, all my Libras out there, man. Gang, Libra season. Shout out to all my Libras, man. You celebrate your birthday today. Libra, like a couple days ago when Libra season started, man. You got your birthday coming up towards the end of the month. Like whatever you got going on, man. You know, your boy's birthday was Sunday. I'll say Tuesday, Sunday, the 26th, man. You know, Lee, you didn't give me nothing for my birthday, though. I feel a certain type of way about that, man.
You had my presence.
Hey, man, I'll take it, man. I'll take it, dog. We had a good time, though, man. Let's go ahead and
we did. We had a great time.
We'll talk a little bit more about that,
Good
man.
stuff.
For sure, man. You ready to start the show, my guy?
Let's go.
Let's go, man. Essential AF coming up. Yes, sir. What's happening? Your boy Jonathan C. Smith, Essential AF Podcast Show. It's about that time, man. We back, man. I feel like I've been gone forever, man. It's only been a week, Lee. You know, I missed you guys, man.
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't there last week myself. But,
that's right. Where was your ass at, man?
Hey, you know what? We'll find out in my unpopular opinion.
All right. That's what's up, man. Shout out to everybody out there. Hope you guys had a wonderful Tuesday, man. Hope you had a great day at work. Hope your boss didn't get on your damn nerves and all that good stuff, man. But we're gonna go in, man. We got a lot to talk about. You know, man. Shout out to my dog. What's up, George? I always want to say Jorge, man. Shout out
You
to
can
my
say, like I
dog.
said, like I tell you before, you can say either or.
All right.
George Jorge,
Okay, I'm
you
from
know, when he try
Texas.
to, he my brother,
Yeah.
so when he
Yeah.
try to be smooth with the ladies, it's
Right. All right. I'm gonna say Jorge, man. 'Cause I'm from Texas. I know a lot of Jorge's down there in Texas. So shout out
they
to my
was all
dog
dogs
Jorge.
too, just like this Jorge.
Appreciate you, my guy, man. Man, y'all jump in the comments, man. Let me know you're in here. Let me know you're in here, man. We got a lot to get into, a lot to discuss, man. Make sure you guys go follow us on IG right now, man. Follow us at Essential AF _ podcast is where you can follow us on IG. Also, man, go to YouTube. Go to YouTube as well. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, man. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Essential AF Podcast. Like, share, and subscribe right there. That's how you get it in, man. Definitely, man. We're about to get into it, man. Man, Jorge says it's all good. It's all good. That's what I'm talking about, man. Man, speaking of, but something that ain't all good right now, your boy R. Kelly. R. Kelly, man, he has been convicted on, was it 14 counts?
About 14.
14 counts. Oh man, they got him on a little bit of everything, Lee. They threw the book at him. They literally threw the book at him, man. Man, it went down yesterday in the Brooklyn courtroom. The jury returned his guilty verdict on, like I said, Monday afternoon, man. After less than a day of deliberations, Lee, they ain't take no time, man. They threw the book at him, all kind of shit. They threw at him, man. Sex trafficking, racketeering. How the hell did he get a racketeering star? I didn't know he was a mobster. I didn't know he was a gangster.
Hey, he based out of Chicago. Chicago had a little mob action going.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. But like I said, now the fall, like I said, we knew it was coming, man. He's gonna be sentenced in May of next year, man. We'll know his actual time he's gonna be doing behind bars, man. But to me, at this point, Lee, does R. Kelly see the light of day ever again? Does he die behind prison, man? Behind prison bars?
I hope so.
Mm.
And I know that might sound horrible and cruel to say, but with I didn't read all of the testimony from the survivors because it was just too disturbing. But based off of a lot of the testimony, he should never see the light of day again, because that. And folks probably think I'm being dramatic, and maybe I am being a little bit dramatic. I don't care. But what he did is, to me, the equivalent, not the exact same thing, but the equivalent of what slave masters did to black women back in the day. I mean, smearing feces all over your face and saying that you like it was one of the stories I could barely finish reading. Outside of all of the other stuff, that's it takes, I don't even know if God complex is the right term for what he had. Like, it is something other world. Like, it's not even a God. He thought he was God. That's it. He thought he was a higher power that deserved to dehumanize these women and men. And yeah, he should never see the light of day again.
Man, wow, man, that's a strong take right there, man. Yeah, I was, like I said, we know R. Kelly's sick. You know what I'm saying? We've been knowing it for years. And I guess in a way that we kind of look past it, and because the music was so good, like Chocolate Factory. You know what I'm saying? We thought it was bulletproof. That that we could see past all his transgressions. But the revelations to me, Lee, as far as also, men being involved, like I didn't know that until this year. You know what I'm saying? That, dudes were involved also, man. That is another level of how sick, R. Kelly truly is, man. And I'm with you when you say, having a God complex and, thinking that he's above the law, literally, and also based off the fact, guys, that he got away with it. 20-some years ago, he literally got away with it, like 2005. You know what I'm saying? 2008, yeah, okay, all right. So, oh, yeah, he literally got away with it, and I got a comparison for it as well. It's almost like OJ in a way. Now, R. Kelly didn't kill nobody, but the fact that OJ got away with it, and thought that he was above the law, and and he did what he did, and they got his ass, what I'm saying? And they made sure that OJ, paid for, the crimes he committed as far as him stealing his own shit. I didn't know you go to jail for stealing your own shit. But they put him in jail, not only because of that, but the fact that this is their way of getting him for killing Nicole and them. And that's another thing, black folks. We got to go ahead and just admit, all right? That's a little thing the black community we don't like to talk about. We want to admit. But OJ killed them folks. OJ made real orange juice.
OJ
made real orange juice out of Nicole and Ron. Okay, we got to talk about that.
In the courts, he is not guilty. But ask any black folks that went through it back then, that are now, that have seen, what is it? The OJ Made in America documentary, and with the People versus OJ, the American crime story. Mm-hmm. Everybody will be like, yeah, he did that shit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he did that shit. But he beat the system. He beat the system. Yeah. Made it about race. R. Kelly couldn't do it because he's a sick fucking asshole that I hope burns in hell. But no, I think like that was one of the things, you put that question up there about listening to his music, and I stopped listening. I stopped listening after the whole Aaliyah thing, because when I heard about him being married to Aaliyah at 15, even at the age I was at the time, I think it 1995. So I was a junior in high school. I was like, damn, he's like 30 something, or at least in his, late 20s. And he's trying to marry this 15-year-old. And then I was like thinking back, I was like, oh, damn, 12 Play is ruined for me now. Because all of the songs on 12, and the thing, what's jacked up? What's really messed up? Like, I have a good portion of 12 Play memorized. Like, there's no way in the world, there's not enough alcohol I can consume or weed I allegedly smoke that could get rid of the songs in my head from 12 Play, because it was just played so much. But yeah, I think for me, I don't know about other folks, but for me, I was like, wait a minute, seems like you're ready. Oh, shit. That's like some fucked up shit now. Like, every song from 12 Play is fucked up.
Yeah.
Because it's almost like an admission.
Yeah. But I'm with, man. Like, I'm with you, Lee. Trust me when I tell you I'm with you. But the music was so good, though, man. Like, okay, so if we throwing away R. Kelly, right? Don't we also have to throw away Elvis? The fact that he married.
I'm just throwing that motherfucker away.
Yeah. I don't fuck with Elvis anyway, but I'm just saying.
Please, come on now. You don't know black folks don't fuck with Elvis like that.
I'm saying, I know we don't fuck with him. I'm saying, as far as just the whole American consciousness, as far as, right is right, wrong is wrong. The fact that Elvis married a 14-year-old at the time. And,
no. Elvis ain't fucking with Elvis. Ain't fucking with Jerry Lee Lewis.
Right, he married his cousin, right? Yeah.
I'm sure. Like a lot of these artists that were able to get away with it because it was the times. Like, no, I don't fuck with them. I don't fuck with them at all.
And let's say
we're talking about 90s and now type shit. Like, that shit is fucking frowned upon from when we really as a people were like, holy shit, that guy's 30 years old and that person is 15. That's fucking wrong. Like, now, yeah.
All right, okay. All right, but I guess back then, because in my mind, I'm 14, listening to 12 Play. like the only thought in my mind, I didn't really see the relationship with him and Aaliyah as being weird per se at that time. You know, I didn't exactly know how old R. Kelly was. I knew how old Aaliyah was, right? And I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. You know, they got like a best friend relationship going on, like producer, artist. I didn't know the true extent of it until years later. But I just knew the music was just fire, though. You know what I'm saying? And
it's undeniable.
Yeah, it's undeniable,
Music was
man.
amazing.
Yeah.
Music was amazing, but because like there was this, and it's crazy that I remember all of this, but you know, 12 Play came out, Age Ain't Nothing But a Number came out. Because it feels like it was like a back-to-back thing. It was like 12 Play came out, Age Ain't Nothing But a Number comes out, then they get married. That's when I was like, no, nope, 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 not happening. No, thank you. Because again, like I said, it really started having me think. The songs on 12 Play and the title of Age Ain't Nothing But a Number, like the title, like fuck. Like Age Ain't Nothing But a Number is something that like 15-year-old me is like, haha, yeah, because I'm 15, she's 15, yay. But then it's like produced by R. Kelly. They got married. What?
Right.
No.
Right. Yeah, man. Hey, man, like I said, I know everybody's commenting right now, man. Let me check out some of these comments right now talking about R. Kelly. Are y'all still gonna bump his music or nah, man? Like, are we throwing the whole catalog away? I know Spotify back in 2018, they got rid of all R. Kelly's music, man. But I want to know from the essential lights, everybody watching on Facebook, man, YouTube right now, y'all chime in. Jump in the comments. Let us know, man. Are you still gonna be bumping R. Kelly? Are you still gonna bump "Step in the Name of Love"? You remind me of my Jeep. 12 Play, Bump and Grind. I wish. When a woman's fed up, like it's so many songs in my head right now. I'm feeling on your booty. You know, are we gonna throw away all those classics, all those great songs, man? Y'all holler at me, man. Let me know, man. Jump in the comments right now. My man Jed
dropping all the knowledge right now. That's why I love her. Mwah.
Man, what's up?
But then see, it's so funny. It's so funny what Sean is trying to justify it. Like Sean, you stop trying to go against. Don't go against Foxy, Sean. You don't want them problems. You don't want them problems. She's gonna kill you. She's gonna eviscerate you. I use one of the big words. Look it up. Google is your friend.
What? Okay, all right. Shout out to Dominique. What's up, Jay? Hey, Jay, shoot me your email, bro. I want to get your thoughts, man. And anybody wants to jump in on the show live, also, man, shoot me your email, man. I'll get you live on the show so you can share your thoughts about R. Kelly and everything, man. But yeah, man. Sean, what the hell our granddaddy got to do with all this, man? I don't believe that my granddaddy held women hostage and, you know what I'm saying?
Pissed on them and told them to love on them with their own shit or my shit.
My granddaddy had a damn sex tape. You know, it's like, what are we talking about right now, man?
Stop it.
Yeah, man. Yeah. But I mean, like I say, I get both sides, man. But like I said, the music to me, I can't. If an R. Kelly song comes, they don't play it on much on the radio anymore, but if I hear an R. Kelly song, man, like it reminds me of my childhood, man. It reminds me of, you know, my teenage years and, you know, like 12 Play, like, man, I was trying to, like when Bump and Grind came on, Lee, I was trying to bump and grind on a little chick, you know, behind the bleachers or something, you know, in my high school, man. You know, like, man, that's what I think about.
Live.
Huh?
You know, as soon as I was living in Georgia at the time, and as soon as we got dropped off from the bus and, you know, put it on MTV, BT, whatever, Bump and Grind was boom, right on there. Video was playing consistently.
It played nonstop, man. BET, MTV, MTV Jams.
I mean, it was buried into our consciousness.
Yeah, man. Speaking of Bump and Grind, we got Jasmine. Jasmine joined us on the show right now. The homie, our favorite personal trainer. What's up?
Oh, stop. Oh, stop it. No,
What's
I'm
good?
great, y'all. You know I'm going to do all that I can to join the party every single Tuesday, although
Always,
we had another game. We won't talk
always.
about that game, but that's where I
Okay.
was, and I'm here now to brighten
You're
my
here,
night.
man. That's what's up. That's what's up, man. Definitely, man. Hey, Jazz, man. Listen, sorry about the game. But R. Kelly.
Thank you. Oh,
Yes.
man.
Yes.
What's
I'm
up?
muting myself.
I
Go
have been
speak on it,
hearing
man.
with the commentary. I've been hearing the commentary that y'all have been giving, and for the most part, I agree 1,000% with well, with both of you, but I agree with Lee. You know, I just, even if I didn't have like a stark opinion on it one way or the other, it just doesn't feel right listening anymore. You
Mm,
know, it just, I
mm,
don't know. I can't listen to it with good conscience. Like I can't listen to um like you mentioned you remind me of my Jeep, or it seems like you're ready. And now I'm like, ooh, he was talking about some babies. Like I just can't even listen to it the same way anymore. If
mm,
his music is what I need to vibe to for um a little midnight love playlist or what, I can find some other artists to do that too. It's
mm.
unfortunate. I just can't listen to it with the same consciousness that I used to. I don't know if that makes
Mm.
sense.
No, it makes perfect sense.
Perfect
Perfect
sense.
sense, man. Definitely. And like I said, man, he deserves to be locked away, for years, and till he's 80, 90 years old, whatever the
Hmm.
case may be for his crimes. You know what I'm saying? But to me, and if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, man. But I I'm able to separate the music from the man, if
Yeah,
that makes sense.
I
I can
think that's what it.
separate,
No, that
yeah,
does. Hmm.
yeah. You know,
I
like I
agree
said, yeah.
because to me, TP2.com is one of my favorites. That
Mm,
probably is my favorite R. Kelly album. It's more of, I guess, my era when he was, the older stuff,
mm,
absolutely. But that TP2.com, listen, I can
yeah.
play it from one to the end with no skips.
I'm
So,
telling you.
also though, there are some songs that he made that weren't all about sex too. So you have to take those into account as well.
Yeah.
And so I understand both viewpoints. I really do.
Right.
Maybe it's just me, if I hear a certain part of a lyric, I'm like, cringe, like, dang,
Yeah.
who
Right.
is he really referencing?
I feel you.
But
I
I
feel
have
you.
some
Right.
favorites, absolutely. And I don't judge one way or the other. The problem for me are the people who act as if he gets a pass just because he's R. Kelly. And when I say that, I know y'all mentioned how a lot of these songs and a lot of these artists have just kind of been ingrained in us because they've just been around since childhood.
Right.
They've been around since like
Right.
they've just been around. Their music has just been around. He doesn't get a
Mm,
pass just because he's been around. You know,
mm,
we all know Robert Kelly is music extraordinaire. Okay, writing music, producing it, obviously performing it. We know he's extraordinaire, but that does not give us a reason to excuse what he has done. So
right.
listening to music, I see both point of views, and I'm not gonna judge you either way. If you say I still
Right.
listen to his music because I can separate the two, but he's cool. If you say I don't really listen to music because I don't rock with him anymore because of what he did, cool. That's on you. But
Right.
don't try to excuse him just because he's this black man that has been a figurehead in our society or in our culture for so long. That's what I
Right.
have a problem with.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. Hey, man. Hey, the gang's all here. The gang's all here, man. They all got comments. They all got thoughts about R. Kelly, man. We all
What?
here, man.
Hey
Hey
Definitely,
y'all!
man.
What's up?
Yes!
The crew is here, man. What's up, Brandon? What's up, Sharita?
What
Hey,
up? What up?
hey y'all!
Yeah,
I had to
man.
get in and get my moo on. I'm ready though.
Honestly, I forgot.
This,
B,
Like,
oh my
damn,
gosh.
damn the
this,
Oh
podcast.
my,
I'm like
this
David Ruffin
dude,
on y'all.
man.
I'm like, damn, we're not podcast. Shit.
Hey, man. Glad you guys are all here, man. Let's go ahead and jump into it, man. Everybody's talking about R. Kelly, man. Let's go ahead and get y'all's thoughts on the conviction. Also, can you separate the man from the music? Let's start with Sharita. Let's get Sharita thoughts right quick, man. Ladies first.
Well, I won't say I'm shocked. I think, everything, done in the dark come to the light. But this wasn't even really in the dark. I mean, it's been going on forever and ever. And I think it's just the time for him to pay for his sins. As far as the music, if it come on the radio, it come on the radio. I don't have anything against as Jasmine was saying, anybody else, if you still gonna listen to them, you still want to rock with them, that's your business. I ain't got no heaven or hell or courtroom to put you in. So hey, it is what it is. He gotta pay for like I said, he gotta pay for his sins, and that's just that on that.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. That's what's up. Brandon, what you got, bro?
I guess the question was, are you still fucking with R. Kelly? I guess. I mean, I guess you can look at it two different ways. I mean, you can't take away his musical genius, but a lot of people don't realize that R. Kelly is hot out here in these streets. And it's artists that you listen to that you didn't even know that R. Kelly was a part of, as far as like writing, producing, and things like that. So I think this is kind of showing what's to come for other artists who actually has been in the same situation that we don't know about. Because when it started with R. Kelly, then, like with other people like Weinstein and all those, people are going to start coming out and start exposing other artists too. But I don't think we can actually cancel R. Kelly. I think that's, completely impossible, because R. Kelly has always been there, as far as since I was a child. So, yeah, what he did was wrong, but, I think a lot of people is really emphasizing on him being a pedophile. Whereas, you have other artists who, just because they didn't molest children, they molested adults, so, you just got to kind of look at it, several different ways. He got to pay for it. I don't know how long he is going to be in jail, but that nigga probably going to make an album in jail. So, that's just R. Kelly for you right there.
This is R. Kelly for you, man. All right, tell you what, let's take a quick break. You go ahead, Jess.
No. Go ahead. Take the break. You're good.
Just a quick break. We'll be right back after these messages. Hold on 1 second here. Right back. And we come back. We'll talk about more R. Kelly, man.
Need some help. I know how to do it now.
All right. Be right back.
High insurance prices got you out here riding dirty? Then call your insurance guy. That's right, your insurance guy. We're a full-service independent insurance agency, and we can shop your auto rates with up to 15 different carriers to find you the best coverage at the lowest rate possible. We can even file your SR22 to get you back in the driver's seat in no time. So don't be out here riding dirty. Get some insurance and drive with confidence, knowing that you got a guy for that. Your insurance guy. Call us today at 901-413-2099. 901-413-2099.
We are
I think
back.
I need to go out and come back in. My volume low. I can barely hear y'all.
What's going on, man?
You hear me, JC?
Yeah, we hear you good.
Oh, okay. Well, okay, I can hear y'all.
Yeah. I know I got some shit going on.
I got all these, Sean talking about these other, like, Future dogging out women, Usher giving out herpes and all of that stuff. And he's saying y'all, like we all, again, with a lot of these people that do some fucked up shit, there's people that still listen to Usher and Future and all that stuff, but there are still, it's a personal preference thing. I don't listen to Future. I don't listen to Usher. Is it because of all of that? I couldn't name a Future song to save my life. I do know Usher stuff. I was never a fan of Usher. I don't fuck with him like that. So, that's that. My brother talking about, do we still watch Weinstein films? Who
really knows what all Weinstein shows are?
Exactly.
I mean,
for
me, yes, I watch a lot of movies, and I know the Weinstein Company, Miramax, and all of that stuff. So when I really think about it, do I watch them? Do I rewatch a lot of that stuff? I don't really think so. So it's really all personal preference in the end. I'm just one person that doesn't, if I'm listening to the radio and R. Kelly comes on and there's a whole bunch of other cars around me, I might be one of 20 that will turn the station. That's me. Other people, do you. But if I'm riding in someone else's car and they want to bump R. Kelly, I'll express that I'm not comfortable with it. But that's their car. I have no say in their car. So,
but this is my thing. When are we gonna stop comparing like apples to oranges? Like, when the argument always comes, like you just said, Lee, well, y'all still listen to so and so, and y'all
I
still listen
can't
to so and
stand
so.
that.
I mean, come on. That stick to the task at hand. If you're talking about R. Kelly, then that's what we're gonna be talking about. We're talking about R. Kelly. Don't talk about
I hate
Cosby,
that.
Weinstein,
and Harvey
I
Weinstein,
hate
and
it.
because
whomever
look,
else.
and I'm sorry to interrupt, because I'm being called a hypocrite, and yes, I still do. Look, the last, and I can say this full-heartedly, 110%. The last Weinstein film that I watched, without a doubt, was Shakespeare in Love, and that came out in 1999. That is the last Weinstein movie that I have seen that I know he produced. So
Either way it goes, you don't have to defend yourself against being a hypocrite, because that's not the case. Just like B brought up, you've got a lot of artists who we would never even know who R. Kelly wrote for,
Exactly.
produced for. Some of the biggest hits that we listen to that we don't know the background of any of their musical production had all of Robert Kelly's hands all up in it, and we would never know that, right? So are we hypocrites for the unknown as well? No, you're not a hypocrite. You're a hypocrite when you knowingly do something that you know is against whatever your cause is, right? You can't call him a hypocrite, Chris, okay, because he's sitting there letting you know that once he knew of it, then he stopped it. You can't call him a hypocrite, okay? It's
Exactly.
not hypocritical. It's called, once you recognize the behavior or you recognize the acting, you change it, and that's what he's clearly saying he's done. Just saying.
Exactly.
Hey man, well look man, hey, it's getting hot in the comments right now. Everybody got
I
their
know they
thoughts.
better fall up off of Lee. I bet they better do that. You better
Not
follow up off
hypocritical
Lee
at all.
Because he already got one fight.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Shout out to everybody watching right now, man. Everybody in the comments, we appreciate all your thoughts, man. Keep them coming, man. Let us know
Keep
your
them
thoughts
coming.
on R. Kelly.
Absolutely. This is what we need. Yes.
That's what we do.
Are you still bumping the music, man? Can you separate the man from the music? Shout out to Sheila. Shout out to, what's up, Jessica? Man, shout out to Lala watching right now, man. What's up, Tammy? Shout out to everybody, man. Everybody in the comments right now, man. Like I said, y'all join the show live also. Jump in on the comments as well, man. But if you want to jump in live, man, we taking on everybody live as well, man. If you want to come in and show your thoughts and everything, man. I got a brother. We had him on the show before, man. He wanted to jump in personally. And he has some thoughts, man, some hot takes about R. Kelly, man. I'm gonna give him an opportunity right quick, man, to go ahead and jump in with us here. My dog Jet Lucas, man.
Hey,
Jet.
What's up, fam? What's up, all y'all? What's up, Jazz?
What's up, man?
What's up, Jazz? I was driving.
Jasmine got that.
Well, because I know her name. I know her name and God,
Yeah.
the host.
Yeah.
You know.
Uh-huh.
But I know all of y'all from looking at y'all now. Y'all like fam too.
What's good,
um,
bro?
but I wanted to talk about, man, this R. Kelly thing is so, I don't want to say intriguing because that kind of minimizes what's going on here and the victims and things like that.
It
But
is
it is
intriguing, though.
because it has so many levels, right? This thing is packed with racism and classism and all that because it wouldn't have been allowed to go on so long if he didn't have as much money as he had, right? If he was just a regular cat, he would have had to settle this a long time ago, been drugged under the rug. Um, but and then I think the biggest piece we're missing is the mental illness piece of it too, because this was a brother that was molested as a young man, and
True.
that's the reason for his behavior. Right now, that does not excuse it, because he needed help and he still should get help. Um, because that's sad, you know. But he has. I thought about that years ago, just listening to his music. I said, I bet you. I told my brothers. I said, man, I bet you one day we're gonna find out this dude been molested. And I was thinking about man. Found out there's some
Mm.
questions around some of that now too. That it
You're
was
right.
that a man had a part in some of that too. Because he's no different than Rick James, Marvin Gaye, and these guys who are music geniuses like that. But the type of music they like to make and things like that, and the way they view women, that's a common thread with these people. Um, he just went real far with his. Now I'd like to wonder what happened to because R. Kelly wasn't out there grabbing little girls off the street. He wasn't out there getting these little children and things like that. Somebody was feeding them these children, right?
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they should be able to just get away scot free either.
I'm glad you
know.
brought that up, Jed, because I was actually about to go into that, man. Like, not only are you throwing the book at R. Kelly, but shouldn't they be throwing the book or throwing some charges at the folks who, like I said, were basically enabling him
Yeah.
I
you know what
hear
I'm
that
saying?
there are
Yeah.
two other people who have been who are being charged with R. Kelly for that ring they said
hmm
that he was a part of. I hear there are two other people who are being charged with him, but they're in separate states. But they are being brought to justice.
Yeah.
So
Somebody got to get got. But and also I want to deal with the intentionalness of this dude too. And while he was sick, he was intentional, and that's the thing that pissed me off, and that's why I won't listen to his music. And when I first decided not to listen to his music, it was years ago, before most everybody else. I was the bad guy. I was one of the bad guys for getting at R. Kelly and saying I wouldn't listen to his music. But I kind of fell back and did listen to it because dude has some anthems. He has a couple of anthems out there that's hard to deal with.
no doubt,
"Step in the Name of Love," that's a Black Barbecue national
many
anthem,
anthems.
right?
Yep.
Yeah, yes. "Step in the Name." "I Wish." That was the
Yeah,
song I started listening to around the time my mom passed. Right, I
man.
started listening to
Yeah.
that song, and that was a deep. But one day I was listening to it, and my daughter, who was 12 at the time, was listening to it.
Mm.
And me and my children had the same taste in music, even my old music. I guess they grow up listening to me. Like we had the same taste in music, but they didn't know him. And she's like, "Ooh, who is that? I like that." And I quit listening to him forever then because I was like, if I
Mm.
tell her who this is, she's gonna go seek out the rest of his music and become a fan,
Right.
True.
right?
True.
Right.
I couldn't listen to him no more. And that's why I made the statement. It depends on who the child is. Whether you think you can separate the music from the person or not. Because when you say that, it makes sense until if one of those children were your niece, cousin, or your daughter, I bet you will cringe every time you hear anything he saying. Every time you hear his mouth open, you will cringe, right?
Yeah.
You can
Absolutely.
only separate it if you separate the people from you.
No, you're
I
right.
feel
You're
you.
absolutely
Yeah.
right. Because you know what, Jet? Like when I have a 12-year-old niece, I had to hesitate. I forget sometimes, but I have a 12-year-old niece and she likes this artist, and y'all, I'm not slandering her or anything like that. She likes this artist named Mulatto. Y'all heard Mulatto?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
not.
Yeah. Big
Okay.
big lotto. Yeah. Yeah.
She loved, oh yeah, Big Lotto. She's different now. She
Yeah.
loves Big Lotto, right? And mulattoes in that culture where, booty, titties, all, hanging out, all that good stuff, rapping about, you know, coochie and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, so it's like I tell my niece, like, hey, you don't want to, this and this part of what she's about is what you should not be about. So that makes sense. Like Jet was saying, if your kids or whomever else is coming up, it's like you got to kind of give a backstory about who that is. That's an interesting perspective.
Right. No
I
doubt.
want to know, like, let's just say they take it to another step further to where they actually start counseling R. Kelly and not playing him at all. None of his music, anything like that. How do you think that would affect y'all? Because if that actually happens, for the people who love Space Jams, you won't be able to watch Space Jams no more because of I Believe I Can Fly. You
Damn.
got Michael Jackson. You got Michael Jackson that has You Are Not Alone.
Damn.
So yeah. So what do
I
y'all think?
mentioned,
How
you're
do y'all feel
right.
about that? Yeah, that,
You're
and
right.
that's just
They ain't
yeah.
gonna do nothing. People gonna continue to still listen to what they want to listen to. Like you said, he got too many hits. He done worked in too many people to cancel him. That's just not gonna happen.
No doubt.
Just like Jet said, if you
Right.
have a personal reason why you not only because of what he did, but like he said, if you make that personal to you,
Mm-hmm.
then
Yep.
don't
Yep.
listen. Turn
Mm.
it off.
No doubt.
But you
And
And
if you
can't
like
also, I
say
it,
that
think
cool.
somebody else is a hypocrite, or they're
Right.
they're okaying the behavior simply
Right.
because they listen to us, continue to listen to him. Because now I'm finna act like them folks. Y'all still go to these churches where molestation has went on. Y'all still
Or
go to
marital
the
affairs, marital affairs.
where
Yep.
molestation and all of this has gone on. Y'all still go to your job where molestation and sexual exploitation is going on. So
You
come
might
on,
be the
it's
one exploiting
everybody's
it.
personal opinion and everybody's personal reason to do exactly whatever it is they want to do. And it does not
Hello.
mean that they don't care.
It
Because
still
I
doesn't
have a
mean they support it.
22-year-old daughter. I have little nieces and I have little grandbaby. I call them my grandbabies. They my grandbabies. And you doggone right. Do I care if they will probably never be in R. Kelly's presence, but they will be in an uncle's presence. They will be in a
Wait now.
teacher's
Woo!
presence.
You
Okay,
wait a
they
minute
will
now.
be in a pastor's presence. So that's what I'm going to concern myself with. I don't give a damn about R. Kelly. Okay, because I can stop or prevent anything that happened in his world. I can only prevent what's happening in mine. And
Well,
I digress.
goddamn. Well, let the
Thank y'all
church
for
say
coming to the
amen.
show tonight.
You are
Sharita, just shut it down. Let's go. Good night.
Oh, see
You
you.
are
Bye.
preaching.
Bye.
Because
The
listen,
doors of the
let
church
me
are now
say
open.
too, y'all talking about Elvis's music, just like JC said earlier. Black folks ain't listening to Elvis. Stop
Hell
comparing
yeah.
R. Kelly to Elvis. We don't know nothing, don't care. We ain't even been to Graceland. We don't care about Elvis. Let's not compare R. Kelly to Elvis. White folks fool with Elvis. It's on them to cancel. But then also, as I was thinking in my head as I was listening to y'all make this point, it's kind of ingrained in some people's culture to be okay with that type of thing. Okay, so let Elvis be over there. Elvis is not over here.
Right.
None of us care about Elvis. It's been proven. Okay, let's not compare the two.
Like Public Enemy said, motherfucker, Elvis and John Wayne. You hear me? All right.
We don't care about them.
Real quick, I want to go back to the counseling thing that was being said, because that, and I'll be real quick about it, that goes back to how I felt like he saw himself as a higher power, because I am sure there's many of people that was like, damn, what he's doing is fucked up, but because he is R. Kelly, they didn't have the balls to say anything. So yeah, he could go and get some counseling, and I'm sure in 5-10 years time he'll do an ABC exclusive interview with whomever, and talk about his regrets and all of that stuff. And I was fucked up in the head because that was stuff that he was doing in the trial. That still won't do nothing for me. That really won't. I'm glad that he'll be getting the help that he needs to get, but that's some too little too late shit, because again, these enablers, and we could put all of whomever were the enablers out there, allowed this to happen.
Yeah.
Yep. And fed it. Because let's not act as if when these artists become who they are, when they've gotten the money enough to have enough people riding their coattails, they do whatever it is that makes this artist happy. Or if someone close to them knows, oh, well, he has a cocaine addiction. Oh, well, he has a alcohol addiction. Oh, well, he has a green Skittle addiction. Oh, he has a child addiction. They feed it. They feed it just to make them happy, so that they're able to continue riding on that coattail. So there's so many different moving pieces in this, and people just choose not to acknowledge it. Sharita, you hit the nail on the head when you talked about the uncles and the preachers. Ooh, girl.
Hey,
let's start local. Since everybody want to be mad, let's start local.
Right. Fight the local fight.
I bet y'all won't say no names. I bet y'all won't say no names.
Katrina Robinson.
Don't get me started.
Don't do like that. Stop it.
Do y'all think it's a little insensitive to the victims, where comedians, like, let's just say like Dave Chappelle made the song "I'm gonna piss on you" stuff like that. Do y'all think it's a little bit insensitive towards the victims with that? Because it's really for the start, start back up again where. Since he's actually been indicted and charged, and now he's going to jail for a long ass time. The comedians are fit to come out now. They really fit to be on his ass now.
That's a good question.
It used to be where comedians didn't have a line. They could joke about any and everything because it was comedy. So I don't know. Comedy is comedy. We got dark comedy. We got if it ain't funny to you, don't listen.
Because P on You was hilarious to me. I'm kind of ashamed to say that now that you bring it up.
Yeah, because they say he'll shit on you too.
I think
it was so funny.
I think it's a cringeworthy thing now. I think if we were to watch it right now, but at the time it was funny.
Right.
Because it was at that time. I mean, again, the Clayton Bigsby where he's right power. That's still funny. It's a cringeworthy thing. Comedy is like Sharita said, comedy is kind of supposed to be cringy.
It is.
It really depends on the person saying it. Dave Chappelle can get away with it because he has that level talent.
Right.
Chris Rock could get away with it. He has that level talent.
I agree.
So it depends on who's saying it. If it's some local comedian in South Dakota trying to say some shit, like who the fuck is that? Like, no, do better. So I think I
also think that they get a pass too, and maybe not even a pass, I won't call it that, but I think that they are not canceled or it's not too cringy because both of those comedians also try to put a message behind the comedy that they put out there. Now, I know Piss on You was for comedic purposes, but I also remember right after that, Dave Chappelle said on stage, he said, R. Kelly hit him up and was like, how you gonna make a song about somebody kissing on somebody? And Dave Chappelle said, how you gonna make a video about somebody pissing? So it's
exactly
right. So
this shit crazy. It's crazy, man. Like I said, man. Hey, I figured that we're gonna be able to stretch this out for a while, man. We have been talking about this for almost an hour, though. That's what's up, man. It's been some great comments, man. Great commentary, great feedback. Like we said, we put the question out there on Facebook earlier today. Also, simply put, are y'all still gonna bump the music or not, man? Are you still gonna bump R. Kelly's music? Everybody and their mama comment on our Facebook page, Essential AF Podcast Show. You can still get your comments in now. The question is still up on the page right now. I'll read off a couple of them, man. Shout out to everybody that commented here, man. Let me see if I got a good one here, man. Oh yeah, shout out to my man Eric. What's up, Eric Kluge? You down there in Texas, man? He said, I'm sure people still will listen. They'll just keep it on the down low. You see what you did?
Oh,
yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
But
shout out to my man Deverick Watson, man. Y'all may know Deverick, man.
Yes, my dude.
Yeah, man. Yeah, another guy that gets your credit right, man. Brandon and Lee. But he said
he got mine right.
Oh, for sure. Okay, that's what's up, man. He said he hasn't listened to R. Kelly in years now. Hard to imagine who he's really talking about on those songs. Kind of like what you were alluding to, Lee, earlier, man. Give one of the ladies' comments here, man. Shout out to Sharon Smiles Price on Facebook. She said, most definitely, his music is out there regardless. She said, hell, why not? Why not listen to it at this point, man? But like I said, I kind of fall in line in the middle, man. Throw away the key, lock him up forever, man. But at the same time, come on, man. You can't take away bump and grind from him, man.
Factory.
You know what I'm saying? The chocolate factory, though.
Yeah. And then when somebody when a dude meet a chick, he be like, you know what I'm saying? You want to go half on a baby,
half on a baby.
Hey, half on a baby is a classic. Half on a baby is a classic. And if Step in the Name of Love came on at a wedding, at a reception, at a barbecue.
And then you ain't got to go home until I get the hell up out of here.
You know what I'm saying? Move your body like a snake, mama. Come on now.
Hey,
Come on now.
It's hard.
Fiesta.
It's the
it's
remix
hard.
to Ignition. Hot and fresh out the kitchen. Mama rolling that body. Got everybody with you. Come on, man.
Hey,
Come on, man.
It
like-
is, yeah.
You know,
But-
you remind me of something. I just can't
You
think
know,
of what it is.
can't think of what it
Why
is.
was I playing the instrumental in the background as you said that?
I don't care.
I was in the ninth grade when that joker came out, boy.
Look,
I'm
look.
telling you,
I
man.
watch
If
horror
anything, it's more
movies.
of a
Y'all are killing me
letdown.
right now. I have watched many a horror films. I've never felt so uncomfortable as I feel right now.
Oh my gosh.
Because I'm thinking of all of the songs. I'm thinking, just like, it's fucking with me.
Yeah, it
Can we
is,
just
man.
talk about how much of a letdown it is when these, which they have no obligation to us, right? But it's such a letdown when these artists or these actors or these directors, whomever it is, turn out to be terrible people. Because now I'm torn with your terrible, horrible character and the fact that I absolutely love the things that you produce. Like, they don't think about us. They don't think about us at all, clearly, right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it's tough. It really is, because it becomes like a moral compass. Like, my moral compass is like, I don't know what to do with you, nigga. Like, you, yeah.
absolutely.
Hey,
Ugh.
man. Hey, I can separate. Like I said, I can separate the music from the person. Like, if you told me, you know, Michael Jackson had 10 kids in his bed, like, at the end of the day, he made Thriller.
And he was not guilty.
Yeah. Do y'all think they would have came after Michael Jackson if he was still alive, though? You know, don't you?
Yes.
Because of R. Kelly.
Yes.
Michael Jackson was still alive. They gonna be back on Michael Jackson's ass.
Yes,
For
they
sure.
would have.
They definitely would have tried to put him in jail. They definitely would have tried to put him in jail. No doubt.
For sure.
Dang. Throughout all of this, I didn't even think about Michael Jackson. Like, you're absolutely right.
Mhm.
Nobody canceled him.
Yeah, every
Nobody
time somebody
canceled
say R.
him.
Kelly, every time somebody say
got
R.
to
Kelly, I was
feel
like,
me.
well, what about Michael Jackson? I don't believe Michael Jackson did that shit. I don't think he did it.
I don't think he did either, man. Now, would I let my kids stay with Michael Jackson? Fuck no.
No, I
But
want my kids to know though.
What?
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, my son can't go.
But you don't know Michael Jackson.
But no, I mean,
My point. My
it's
point
weird
is
though. It's weird for a grown man to have kids in the bed that that's not his kids. You know what I'm saying? You know, but at the end of the day, I mean, the music speaks for itself. Michael Jackson,
right, Jasmine.
You know?
Any man, not just Michael Jackson.
I mean,
Right.
I think I prefaced it by saying a grown man that's not, you know, that's not his children, you know, in the bed with him. You know what I'm saying? But but as far as I'm not dropping my kids off in Neverland Ranch. I ain't dropping them off over there. You know what I'm saying?
These
They need to be worried about when they drop them kids off at grandmama's house. That's what they need to be worried about.
Hello.
That's what they need to be worried about.
When grandma said, "Go on outside and play."
Uncle Chester.
Y'all, we could talk for days about that. I got stories about stuff like that.
Man, what?
It's the local, what they said, the local jokers, okay? That we need to be worried about actively right at this very moment.
Right now.
Yeah.
Shoot. Taking extra long hugs.
Hell yeah, man. Like your Uncle Joe, like his ass. I wish I never voted for that motherfucker.
Hey.
And where about when your niece or your daughter or your little cousin, when they going over your uncle house and you telling them that they gotta put on some clothes because we going over Uncle Tom's house. Why they gotta put on clothes to go over Uncle Tom's house? Why? Because you know Uncle Tom is a child molester, yet you still go to Uncle Tom's house. So shut up with that. Who they making me mad now?
Your baby girl ain't fast. Uncle Tom is a pedophile.
She fast. Sit your fast tail down. No, she ain't fast. Uncle Tom is a child molester.
Period. Makes me sick.
Hey, man.
Listen,
Listen, that's what needs to get. Sean needs to get canceled. Why the fuck he talking about Prince? The fucking
I know, Lee.
Right.
I was about to say the same thing, Lee.
Hell, hey, I'm a box Sean immediately. I'm about to box Sean, man. Why you bringing Prince into this, man?
Prince ain't never
Sean
had no controversy.
is just trying to get on y'all
It was
nerves.
with some grown-ass women.
I'm gonna tell y'all something.
Baby,
Prince ain't never had no controversy.
Hey. You know what I'm saying? You know, hell.
No, look what he say.
While he keep talking about Michael Jackson and Prince and all these people, can he name a couple of uncles and preachers? Name them. Name those people that we can stop.
We can't name them. It'll be bring
we can stop those people from molesting. We can't stop these celebrities. We don't know them.
Thank you.
Right.
Name the people close to you that you know that we can go and stop molesting. Then I'll listen to you, bro.
Start with your family.
Right. Start with your family.
Thank you. Because Prince, everybody knows Prince had all the women's, okay? His age, he had no issue getting the women that could have the men's too. Okay?
Man,
so
Apollonia.
Let's leave Prince out of this. Let's leave Prince out of this conversation. Now, if his pants with his booty cheeks out made you feel some type of way, Chris, let's just say that, okay?
Say that, Sean. Say that shit, Sean.
And you don't know R. Kelly either, Sean, or Prince, or Michael Jackson.
Hey, speaking of Prince, hey, we need to do a top five of all the women that Prince had, man. Like, who was the top five? Because he had them all in the 80s, man.
Apollonia. I'm sorry. I'm going Apollonia.
Yes.
Sheila E.
Sheila E is number 5.
Sheena Easton. Y'all remember Sheena Easton? You got
I remember Sheena Easton.
Come on, man. Carmen
Sheena Easton is top 10. She don't make it. Apollonia, Vanity.
Yeah,
those are that's it right there. Apollonia and rest in peace, Vanity.
You know, Jasmine, you don't know? All right, that's all right. I'm gonna see
89. That's see, I just live vicariously through my parents. I do love Prince's music though, but I know nothing about his actual life. You know, I know Sheila E. because she used to drum for who, like Jay Leno or somebody, and then I found out she dated Prince. Yeah. So I'm just gonna sit this now. I'm gonna learn right now.
Okay, I'm gonna send you the Vanity Nasty Girl video. All right, I'm gonna send you that joint. You gotta check that out, man. Vanity was the shit back then.
Nasty Girl, man. Like the one by Nasty Girl by that song. Nasty Girl.
Yeah. So you know the song.
Oh, yeah, I know that song. Okay.
Yeah.
Say less. Didn't know that. The more you know.
There you go. We
look at Lee. Lee vibing. Lee vibing.
You think I'm a nasty girl?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Hey man, it's been a hell of a show, man. I can't believe it's almost 8 o'clock, man. Man, thank you guys for all the comments. Man, R. Kelly, the whole nine, man. I ain't even get into all the other stuff I want to talk about.
What was the rest of the show supposed to be about?
Man, we were going to talk about Rick Ross and child support shit. I guess we can say that.
Oh, man.
Say that for another day. Yeah, man.
That shit.
The Collierville shooting, you know.
Shout out to the victims. Memphis strong, not Collierville strong.
Right.
Pray for Memphis along with Collierville, man, for sure. But
they got a lot of covers. I know that for sure.
Yeah, man. But hey, unpopular opinions, man. Let's go ahead and jump into it. Unpopular opinions. Our final take to say what's ever on our heart. If you got hate in your heart, let it out, man. Your final opportunity, 2 minutes to get it off your chest. Lee, the floor is yours, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, as all of y'all know, that I am an educator, and one of the things that has been bothering me and what has led me to pursue leaving education is, there's many things, but this one in particular is this concept that educators, not just educators, admin, superintendents, assistant superintendents, all of those people, we have this problem with letting kids fail classes. And we have this problem with not letting them fail, which is basically doing anything that we can. I'm not calling it social promotion, but it's kind of like social promotion to allow these kids to move on to grades and graduate high school when they have absolutely no skills. We need to stop doing that. We need to let kids fail subjects because these kids know the game. They know that these first 9 weeks are about to end and they could get F's for these first 9 weeks, but I guarantee you they know that they're not going to fail the quarter, even if they do absolutely nothing. That has to end. We need to fail these kids and let them know that they have to do work to pass the class. They have to learn to pass and go to the next grade. That is how we progress, not with this bullshit of just, let them go by. It has to end. It really has to end.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Okay.
You know, participation trophies. Participation trophies is just what they're getting.
Just like Lee, I wanted my son to go to summer school to retake math, and they counselor said, "Oh, he doesn't have to go to summer school." But I wanted him to go to summer school, but they wouldn't let him go.
I failed many classes in high school and had to go to summer school and had to fucking spend those 2-3 weeks, intense weeks, to catch up. Made me a better person.
Yeah.
Still graduated on time.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. Hey, Brandon. What you got,
I ain't really got nothing, but I'm gonna go random on y'all real quick. You know,
please.
You know, anytime I think about a midnight snack, you know, usually I go into the kitchen and I go make myself a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And I noticed that, you know, anytime a grown person talk about peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, they want to make me feel like I'm childish. But I don't think there's nothing childish about eating a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. The thing about it, though, is that when you do go in the kitchen, right? I'm going to educate y'all real quick. For the people who are allergic to peanut butter, make sure that when you make the peanut butter and jelly sandwich, you put the jelly on first with the knife, then you put the peanut butter on.
No,
that way you don't get none of the. That way you don't get none of the peanut butter in the jelly. For people who want to eat jelly with their biscuits.
No, I fuck with you a lot, Brandon. This time you're wrong.
You got to do the jelly first, then the peanut butter
goes on the bread first.
No, because man, when you put the unless you clean your knife off first,
that's what you're supposed to do. Clean it off.
No,
you clean it off on the bread.
I agree with
this part right here.
Nobody got time for that. Because you don't want no peanut butter in your jelly.
That's how you clean off the peanut butter on the
with the knife, with the bread.
On the bread.
You can clean the peanut butter off too with the bread, though.
Just like that. See that? That's what you do.
Same thing.
You could.
I agree with you, B. Peanut butter first.
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah. Yeah.
He said jelly first, though.
Yeah, I said jelly first.
He said jelly
just
first.
Kidding. Then I don't agree with you. I agree with the others. My bad.
No, I'm still peanut butter.
Peanut butter first.
Clean off the knife. Peanut butter first.
Then go for the jelly.
So y'all listen to the song too much. Just because the song go peanut butter, jelly, it don't make it right.
Better question. Grape or jelly though? I'm sorry, grape or strawberry?
Strawberry.
Put jelly.
Strawberry.
Yeah, that jam hit different on that peanut butter and jelly.
It's whatever I have in the refrigerator.
You gotta buy both.
I'm cool with grape or strawberry at this. Honestly,
if you got raspberry, you're a psychopath.
That jam stay on the bread better. That jelly be jiggling too much.
The bread.
That's what's up.
I'll trust it if you got raspberry in your refrigerator. I don't know about you. With you raspberry jelly motherfuckers.
Strawberry and grape only. Strawberry and grape only.
Or apple. What about apple jelly, people? Peach. Like what?
That's some country shit right there.
That just goes on toast.
Yeah, you make that shit yourself.
That's toast stuff.
You made it yourself.
You make that shit out of applesauce, don't you? You make that shit out of baked applesauce, don't you?
Shit, yeah, you got your own preserves in the can. And shit, yeah. For real, man. Ladies. Unpopular opinions. Y'all got anything?
Jasmine, go ahead.
My unpopular opinion, I guess would be, see if I can not put my foot in my mouth. So for certain parts of the education system, you know what, I'll just say this. I'm sorry, I also keeps flying by my face. I've been doing this all show. But anyway, salaried employees in education. Salaried employees in education. administrators, powers that be, whomever, stop putting more on these educators than they signed up for. I understand that you want to save money. I understand that you want to utilize your resources to the freaking bone, but it's not fair that someone who came in as an English teacher is suddenly 1 year later a STEM teacher or a science teacher or a math teacher. We did not go to school for that. Salaried employees, stop making them do more than what they signed up for, or stop making them work completely outside of the realm that they signed up for. No way a PE teacher should become a math teacher next year. How?
Absolutely.
How? I went to school to teach you how to take care of your body. Now I'm teaching you y equals mx plus b. No, the math does not add up. So that is my unpopular opinion. For any realm, stop making salaried workers do more than they signed up for just because they're salaried. Stop it.
I gotta add one more thing. Because my lady is in the same situation. Stop making these teachers' assistants be teachers, and you paying them teacher assistant salaries.
Absolutely.
Hello, because they will try you. Try you, and then when you say something, not I'm just a little personal to my chest right now. When you say something, then you're wrong, right? But you're putting more on them than they signed up for and that you're paying them for. Stop doing that. And then acting like they're a combative Black woman because they said something. Okay, I'm done.
No doubt.
They don't have a work out of class pay.
You would think B, it's funny you say that just real fast. You would think so because y'all, I found that, and I did research on this because as a trainer, I was trying to, offer my services to Shelby County schools and charter schools as well. Man, the most stressed out, the most overweight, the most unhealthy areas of our city, or should I say careers of our city, are principals, our vice principals, teachers. They are the most unhealthiest because of the stress level, the amount of time they do not have to themselves, the amount of time they do not have to dedicate to their health. I'm just saying. So you're right about that, B. There should be a whole fitness plan made just for employees, but you work them to death. So I don't have time for it.
Okay,
I'm done now, for real.
Y'all coming with it, man. Y'all coming with it with some popular opinions. Sharita, you good? You got anything?
No, I just agree with all of them.
Okay. All right. Well, damn it, I got something. Hear me and hear me well, ladies and gentlemen.
Don't say nothing about
speaking of jelly. Leave picking out this now. Leave them alone. Speaking of jelly or lack thereof, generally, the summer has just passed us, fellas, and normally, most summers, guys like me, we would look forward to what we affectionately like to call sundress season. Sundress season was a epic failure this summer, and that is my unpopular opinion. Ladies, what happened to sundress season? Did y'all not get the memo about sundress season? Okay, it's a event that fellas from spring to the end of summer that we all look forward to. And ladies, y'all did not understand the assignment this year. And I need answers. I need answers as to why there was such a lack of sundresses this season. And for example, and ladies, maybe you don't know what a proper sundress outfit should look like. Please allow me to show you.
Not a one piece. What we don't do.
That's what he's talking about.
One piece.
This is what we talking
that
about.
Is not a sundress.
This is what we talking
That's
about.
That's not a sundress.
All right.
That's not a sundress.
That's not a
sundress, maxi dress.
That's not a maxi dress.
As long as the booty is
that is a bandage. That's a bandage.
Yeah. How about that? I got another example. Is that better? Is that more
I'm
appropriate?
trying
Is
to
that more
see.
sundress? Okay. All right.
Yeah, that's
No,
sundressy.
ish.
Okay. Yeah. Right.
It's
That's what
closer.
I'm used to looking at, you know, especially here in Memphis. But this is what we got all summer
Sundresses
long
are
right here.
usually loose.
This is all we got. That is what we
Oh,
got all summer
lies.
long right
I
there.
did not see that.
Lies.
That
I
is
didn't
all
see
we
nobody
got,
with that.
fellas.
I did not see that.
We,
I did not see that.
I am
We
legit
got-
leaving. Like for
we
real,
got
I'm
nothing but
leaving.
flats all summer
Hey,
long.
hey, bye.
We got none
Okay.
but pillowcase bonnets and pajamas.
That's all
No,
we got
y'all.
this summer.
JC, it was biker shorts summer.
Yeah, that's what it was. this time.
Everybody wears biker shorts now. That's
Yeah.
why
I
you
didn't see
missed
it.
out. Everybody
I
wear
didn't
biker
see
shorts
it.
now.
Man, all I saw was that looked like goddamn. Have you ever seen an empty book bag? That's what I got. I saw nothing but empty book bag asses all summer long, man. All right,
Book
like
bag.
like they just got beaten ass with an empty book bag. All right, that's
Oh.
all we got.
Oh
All
my
right,
gosh.
you know, like the wings with the flats and the drums. We got nothing but flats this summer, man.
I love
Oh
flats
my
personally.
God.
It was all flats this summer, dog. Y'all know I ain't lying.
I'm
Sundress
shocked
season
that y'all see y'all didn't
was
say
an
nothing but
epic film.
flats. Everybody got BBLs. Y'all didn't see none of that.
Hello. Thank you.
I ain't seen no
That's
BBL.
all I'm
Unpopular
seeing on my
opinion part
timeline was
two.
BBLs.
Unpopular opinion part 2. The rest of the body that goes with it. Jesus.
Proportionate.
Yeah, man.
That I don't
Hey,
understand that, fellas. I have to ask a question. JC, I have to ask a question. When you see speaking from a guy's point of view, is that attractive? I have to know. And
Look
I'm
at my
not
face.
shaming anybody. I just have to know.
Like my face.
As far as I mean, if it's not proportional to the rest of your body, you know what I'm saying? Like if you go get the BBL, like go all out with it. You know, get the legs that match. You know what I'm saying? With the butt and
I don't think they feel the legs though, JC.
They don't feel the legs up.
They don't feel the legs. You have to get a butt that matches your body.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. That's
You can't get a 40-inch butt and your legs are a size 6.
Exactly. It's almost like they went to that show where you have to run through the grocery store and put all the
That's
stuff in
it.
the basket and you run it through. You try to put all that shit in there.
Supermarket
and it's
sweep.
overflowing. Yeah, and you overflowing and shit. That's what they went and did, and it was too much.
Or they couldn't afford
and
the arms, the mashed potato arms.
I hate
That's
that
that's
people.
mean.
I hate that people are only thinking about the now and they're not thinking about the future. Like when you get older, how that shit gonna look later on.
Exactly.
That shit is gonna look terrible. You know, you're not thinking about, and you got so many women that's having these procedures and now they regretting it and they're getting it taken out. When you get breast implant, them hard ass titties, you got to get them redone every 10 years or something. You know,
Can I also say
who's to say you got the money to pay for it in 10 years to have it redone?
Can I also say that a lot of Black women are getting these BBLs and these huge freaking booties and they have no idea how to carry it, or their body is not built to carry that load. Man, some of my biggest booty clients, natural booty, okay, big booty clients, they have sciatic nerve issues because of the junk that they carrying in their trunk. And then y'all go and get this junk in your trunk built in, and you don't know how to carry that amount of junk. I'm just saying. That is my biggest complaint from my clients. And it's because we're naturally built like that, right? And that is the biggest issue, that sciatic nerve, because of what you're carrying. Now, it's not always the sciatic nerve because of the load that you're carrying. There are other things that can cause it. But just to speak to this point, my biggest booty clients have issues carrying their junk, and what they'll tell you, you can have mine. You can have some of mine. Take some of mine.
I wish I could give it away.
Y'all getting these bodies not even prepared. Okay, I'm sorry, JC. Okay,
you good? No, you good.
You
good?
I got excited.
We got a roll, but ladies, all right. Like I said, next summer we want y'all to do better. All right, we want y'all to get in the gym. Go ahead and get it. Get it tight naturally. And while you're doing that, make sure you contact Jasmine P. Van, man. She gonna get you right. Go follow her. on IG at Van Fitness. All right, I promise you, man. She's gonna take care of you. She's gonna get you right. All right, so you can look good in your summertime dress. Your sundress season will be better than what it was this summer, man. Cause y'all failed.
So JC can be happy. So JC can be happy.
Yes.
Please, man. please, man. But on a real note, man, I want to thank everybody who hit me up in regards to the passing of my father, man. You know, it was unexpected loss there. He passed away last Sunday. And man, you know, the outpouring of love and man, just all the kind words and encouraging words from everybody, man. You know, it was heartfelt, and you know, I truly appreciate you guys, man. You know what I'm saying? And especially my crew here, man. You know, y'all definitely looked out for me. You know, y'all showed love Sunday for my birthday, man. Everybody came out. You know, we had a nice brunch, man. We definitely gonna do that again real soon, man. That was a good time right there. A lot of good conversation. But just the love I felt, man. So I just want to thank everybody that reached out to me. I want to thank my crew, man. It's all love, and it's just so appreciated, you know, at this time right now, man.
Yeah. And speaking of that, about the picture, I meant to smile, but
No,
I don't know
you
what
didn't.
happened. I don't know what happened. It's like when you look, if you zoom in, my smile is about to start. She should
I
have
didn't
took two
see
pictures.
your smile.
She should have took 2 pictures, because I was like, when she took the picture, I was like,
B, she took 2 pictures. You look the same in both of them.
oh,
I'm just
for
gonna
real?
tell you that right now.
Oh,
Yeah, you
shit.
did.
Oh,
You did.
damn. I just wasn't ready then.
Yeah, man.
B had to pose like a G.
Yeah, man. You look like you beat up women in Tyler Perry movies.
hey, Tyler Perry.
He look like he's a bodyguard.
Tyler Perry, hit me up.
Hey, man. Hey, it's been an awesome show, man. Shout out all my Libras out there, gang. Happy birthday, all my Libras out there, man. I hope you guys enjoying your birthday, man. It's our season. You know, it's what we do. Turn up, man. Libras are the best, man. But I digress. I won't get into that, man. But at the end of the day, man, we want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight, man. All your thoughts and comments, man. We appreciate it. For my dog, Brandon Steele. For the homie Lee Johnson, he had to run, man. The conversation got too hot. We were talking about sundresses, man. For my ladies, the lovely ladies, man, on the show. Showing up, Sharita and Jasmine P. Van. I am your boy, Jonathan C. Smith. And we want to remind each and every one of you guys, you are all essential as fuck. And we appreciate y'all. We're going to do the show same time, same place, 7 o'clock next Tuesday, right here on Facebook and YouTube Live, man. We out. Peace.
Bye, y'all.
Peace, man. Appreciate y'all. Love, man. Love.
Peace.
Love, man. All right, Jazz. Yeah, what's up? Oh, I want women in Tyler Perry movie ass nigga, man.
Hey, Tyler Perry, hit me up in the DMs, man. I want a job. I can do that.
Man, need a job. Yeah, man. What's up? What you about to get? Let's go to clicks, man. What you about to get into, man? Let's go to clicks, man. Let's go holler at Devin and them at clicks, man. What's that?
I don't know. I might.
Man, you ain't gonna do shit.
I might. Hey, man. Go to Bath and Body Works. Get y'all some bourbon. There's some good shit right here, man. This stuff right here, man, is the bomb. Everybody talking about Savage, all that. Nikki bought me this, by the way. This is my go-to right here. So whenever y'all talking about, hey, name some good cologne for men, get the man a bourbon. Get them bourbon.
That's what's up. All right, that's what's up, man.
I might come, man. Yeah, hey, let me know if you're going. I might come.
All right, fool. All right, yo.
All right.
Do you?